I'm sorry.
So
Yeah.
what can I help you with?
Yeah. So I have a question. I don't know if you can make a legal determination or not or whatever. Um, well, okay. Do I need to verify like some information for you or something or?
Regarding, no, I got an email stating that you needed a call back from your case manager, so I'm calling you back. You had some questions, excuse me.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess they weren't specific or whatever. So, anyways, yeah, about closing the case, because it's already gone through court and it's unenforceable. The attorney general they've kicked it out of their office. There's like nothing that they can do. So, I'm just calling to get it closed. Actually, there's this rule that says 45 CFR 303.11 case closure criteria. It says there's no longer a current support order and arrearages are under 500 or is unenforceable under state law. So I'm just wondering why it's still open if it's unenforceable, and the attorney general kicked it out of their office, and really you guys are just wasting tax dollars now to just maintain it and keep it open. So there's really nothing that can be done. So that's
Why is the case not enforceable? Why are you considering it unenforceable?
oh, because there's no contract, and in the paperwork that I submitted, it said as much, and you know, according to the law, it's voluntary and consent has to be given, and none of that was ever done, and that's why the attorney general they kicked it out. They couldn't do anything. So it just is what it is. I mean, that's the law. It's the law that's it's the child support law. Like it's not my rules. You know, I just gave them their rules and like, hey, your rules say this, and they couldn't do anything. So there's no more hearings. There's nothing they can do. And then and I called to the attorney general's office and they said that it's not even their case. That they just kicked it back to you guys, and so this is just sitting there using taxpayer dollars for a case that's unenforceable. So I don't know if you need to kick this up to a supervisor or somebody to review it or something like that, which is fine if that's what you got to do.
Yeah, no, because you're not understanding this at all. When a child support case is with the attorney general's office, that means it's going up to be held in contempt. It's going to be held for maybe lien releases, but the reason it's not with them is because it's not in any of those actions. It's still with us. And according to the notes from the last hearing, it is enforceable. And your arrears are over $7,000. They're not under $500.
I know that wasn't the part. I was just reading the whole law, the whole part that it says about what it says there. So I mean that's not important. It says or unenforceable under state law, and if you want to read it, you could read
Right,
it.
but you're not. But we are the ones who consider a case unenforceable, and this case is enforceable.
Oh, okay, because you're not getting anything. So, like you guys, there's no payments, and there will never be any payments. So, if you want to kick this up to a
Why
supervisor,
won't there ever be any payments? So I don't understand that.
well, because there's no contract, and the contract has to be voluntary. This was already determined, and it was in the paperwork, and that's why they couldn't do anything. They already went through a contempt proceeding. They already did all of that, and nothing happened because it was unenforceable.
Are you not aware that we are receiving payments from your unemployment?
Um, how about this? Go ahead and look through the record, review the case, and double check on that because I know for a fact there has been no payments, and in fact, actually, there's law that says you're not even allowed to take unemployment. So if there's action on the case, it's because there's going to be filing for relief to get all that back, to get all that unemployment money back that was
Okay.
unlawfully taken. actually. So that's the only action that can and will happen. Other than that, go ahead and look through the case. I don't know if you have.
Are you saying that is not your child?
What I'm saying is that this is
No, but
unenforceable.
I'm asking you, are you saying that this is not your child?
I am saying that this is unenforceable.
Is this your child?
Miss, this action
Okay,
is
because
unenforceable.
I'm not gonna waste my time and your time because there is a court order for child support. If you are unwilling to pay child support, that's a different story. That will go to the Attorney General as a contempt. But your case is currently paying through unemployment, so
Okay.
at this point, there's no record. So your court order is in my hands. Your court order to pay. That's the end of the story. I also see at the hearing from last June, you just refused to answer any questions. You didn't refuse. You refused to take the oath. You refused to do anything. So right now, this case is right where it needs to be. It needs to be in my hands, the hands of the caseworker, and it needs to be enforced. And it's being enforced. Now, if you have issues with that, I can certainly give you my supervisor's phone number, and
That would be great.
Happy to tell you the same thing that I'm telling you.
No. That would be great to get their phone number because, I know that you have to.
Do you have a pen ready?
Yeah. I know you have to say whatever it is you have to say because you don't like it when, well, not you. I know this has nothing to do with you. You're just doing your job. I respect that you're doing your job, which is fine. But yeah, let me get that. Let me get something to write it down. And feel free to go ahead and look on the case and see the last time when something was actually paid, which was taken unlawfully, and then
Would you like me to send you a copy of the payment history?
no, because I know I have firsthand knowledge of the facts, and I know that there's nothing being paid, and because there's no contract, and it already went through a contempt proceeding. So if you actually want to look through all the hearings that have occurred, it already went through that. It already went through that.
Are you ready to take this phone number down?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay, it's 520.
Okay.
872.
Okay.
9261, and his name is Raul. Raul.
Okay, 872-9261, Raul. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, but
All right.
but look through the case. I'm not lying. We're not under oath or anything like that, but I'm not lying.
I know you're not lying, but you are misunderstanding it. So I will let you go ahead and talk to the supervisor.
Sure. I mean, I read the law to you, so I'm not misunderstanding it. I read the law.
I understand that, but I'm going to let you talk to him.
Sure. Thank you.
And maybe he can explain it better than I can, okay?
Okay, that works. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling the Arizona Division of Child Support Services. You have reached Raul. DCSS would like to inform you we are currently working remotely and expanding our virtual services. Please leave your full name, callback number, address, case number, a brief message, and I will return your call. Calls are returned through the day and when possible on the same day. Voicemail received after 3 p.m. are returned the next business day.